If it seems like I'm reading a
Previously
script,
on
it's because
Confessions
I am.
of a Former Debt
If
Collector.
I sometimes come across as an arrogant know-it-all, it's because I am. Hello, again maybe? This is the third installment of my ongoing look at collection myths and misunderstandings. If you've gotten here first without seeing my other two videos, it's okay. Doesn't matter which order you watch these in. This is not the Marvel Universe. There's no hidden Easter eggs here. As always, I'm not an attorney. This is not legal advice. I'm only providing information based on my 29 consecutive years of experience in the industry as both a third party and in-house collector. I've been out of that business for many years, but when I see obvious misrepresentations, I'm inclined to speak out. Leave a comment or a question. As you can see in my other videos, I engage with everyone.
This is voicemail.
Jared Smith. Yeah, put him on the list. Having picked up.
I know. This actually happened. I was acting manager one Saturday and had an irate person call with a complaint about this exact message left on their voicemail. They played it for me. I knew exactly who left it, and I was surprised that I was not surprised by this, because this dude was shady as. I told the person I would look into it, and they can call back Monday and speak to the HMFIC, which is not me. I sent him home after that, and he was fired that next Monday. How the company didn't get sued is beyond me. I had no more involvement with that after he was fired. My guess is the company marked the account as paid in full and called it a day. All that just to get someone to call back because it looked like a lot of money and only to lose your job. At the time this happened, I'd been in the business for about 8 or 9 years, and I had heard about questionable calls, but this was the first time I'd ever encountered something like that. The video I want to look at today is from a channel called Keeping It Real with Credit, which has 219,000 subscribers. This video was published back in November of 2016, and it has a 5.8 million views with comments that are only 3 weeks old. I'm only going to play certain portions of this video. A link will be included in the description to watch the entire video if you wish. As in my previous videos, I left a comment on his video to let him know that I had concerns and I would be willing to have a conversation to discuss my concerns before I posted my video. Two hours later, I went back to edit my comment and add a link to one of my videos to let him know what I'm about, but the comment had been deleted. That's kind of odd. So I left another comment. It's a good thing I keep receipts. The new comment is still there, but I've still got no response. Tell me what you think about this in the comments.
But here's what you don't know. In order for a collection agency to collect from you or go after you legally, you first have to admit to the debt over the phone or by letter. This is why other phone calls are recorded, because with a recorded line, they got you on tape saying you are who you say you are.
This is not correct. A collection agency does not need your permission to try to collect from you. What they are required to do is make sure they have the correct person on the phone. If an agency has an account that they can just get a judgment on, they can do so without your approval. However, they're going to try to collect this without court involvement, as that is costly.
This is another thing that you don't know. Legally, you did not sign a contract with ABC Collection Agency. What I mean by that is, you did not get services, telephone services from ABC Collection Agency. You got it from T-Mobile. But since T-Mobile sold your account off to ABC Collection Agency, T-Mobile has nothing to do with your account at all whatsoever. So what happens is that because you don't have a signed contract or an agreement between you and ABC Collection Agency, that gray area says, well, who says you owe them?
I've heard this argument before.
have a legal right to come and collect on my light bill. You never gave me a service. They understand that too. Collection companies, that company that is calling you, never gave you a hamburger, a Uber ride, and they need to present proof that they have a legal right to collect on that debt.
I present to you T-Mobile's service agreement, page 5 of 6, straight from the home page, don't even have to be logged on, which states in part, T-Mobile may contact you for any purpose and in any manner permitted by law. You also expressly consent to be contacted by us and anyone contacting you on our behalf for any purpose, including billing, collection, and other account or service related purpose, at any telephone number or physical or electronic address where you may be reached, including any wireless telephone number. You agree that we and anyone contacting you on our behalf may communicate with you in any manner through the use of pre-recorded or artificial voice, an automatic telephone dialing system, or an automatic email system. Ouch. I'm also pretty confident that similar language is present in every single service agreement from every single company that has one.
Hello?
Hello, I'm calling on a recorded line. I'm trying to reach Jeremy Vetter.
I think you got the wrong number.
Are you sure? I had this as his mobile number. Is this 140-867-5309?
Yeah, I just got this 2 days ago.
Okay, then I'll remove it. Sorry to bother you. You have a good day now.
That'll stop him.
Okay, dude, we'll play your game. This is another example of a bad phone call. This is something people do to avoid collection calls, and I do not recommend this. Here's why. The collector will now plug this wrong phone number into a search engine, most likely LexisNexis. That wrong number will come back with your actual current information, including, but not limited to, your last 5 addresses and phone numbers and email addresses and employers and relatives like your parents and siblings and your neighbors on either side and across the street. If you owe a large enough balance, they will start calling these other numbers trying to reach you. You don't want that. Collection agencies and other companies pay big money for this readily available information. For more information on LexisNexis and what they're all about, I've included a link to a video where Sam Sedar of the Majority Report talks with Sarah Lamdan about her book titled Data Cartels. I recommend watching the entire 45-minute video. Let's watch a 30-second clip.
Learned that the companies that run our legal research platforms and also like our science publishing and a lot of our news and financial information providers and platforms are also major government data brokers that sell our personal data and like data analytics products to most government agencies. Lexis claims they sell personal data products and personal, risk assessment products to 70 to 80% of government entities, and that includes hundreds of law enforcement agencies. And that really concerned me.
Do check it out. If you do need to deal with a collection agency, whether to try to pay or if you want them to leave you alone, if they call you, ask for a callback number and the specific name of the company. They have to provide that information upon request. Google search the name and see if the same number comes back. Call them back. Go through their verification process and do what you need to do. The rest of Keeping It Real's video is him not really understanding how the statute of limitations work and shilling for a credit repair company he claims he no longer works for. Again, his video is 6 years old with current views at almost 6 million and still climbing. You can watch it if you want. I also want to point out again that I am not here advocating on behalf of collection agencies. I am also not here to help anyone get out of a debt. If you owe something, you should probably pay it. But I'm also not here to judge. I'm only here to correct something I see wrong. Wrong information can get you sued. If I'm wrong about any of this, I want to know. If I ever get a reply from Keeping It Real or any of the others, I'll update. None of the others so far have deleted a comment. Kudos for that, but they still have not corrected their incorrectness. So, yeah. The person I spoke of in episode 1, at the time I posted the video in April of 2024, that she had 250,000 subs, and the video in question had just over 500,000 views. In the 3 months' time since I posted that, her subs have gone up almost 100,000, and the views on that video have doubled to over 1 million. I want to thank all my subscribers and everyone who's left a comment. I'm glad I'm not talking into a void. I may get into some of those debt settlement companies next. Let me know some topics you would like to see covered. I'll see you again. A few months ago, I posted a video that said I would get a haircut if I hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you like my content and would like to see me get a haircut live stream, help me hit 1,000 subscribers. As always, I am not an attorney. This is not legal advice.